talking about loser women behavior, women who are jealous, people who want to be your friend and they don't even like you, people who want to be in your sphere and they're jealous, and animosity and all these other things which exist. But I have decided that, again, we are in this world but not of this world. We have the awareness of these things, but we don't have to necessarily participate in them. I feel like Jay-Z, J. Cole, and all the rappers who let their hair grow out and they're just like, I'm in creation mode. It's like, you know that album is coming when they coming out with they patchy beards. You know that album is coming when they haven't gotten a retwist or, gotten their roots done. You know that album is coming. Like, that's how I feel. I feel like I have been in between, like, oh my gosh, should I grow my hair out? Should I not grow my hair out? And then I've shared with my Threads community that I know why I don't grow my hair out, because it's a full-time job. Like, it requires my attention. Like, growing my hair out requires my attention, and I understand that. I understand that. So now that I've got that out the way, I'm like, whew. And I think that's one of the things. Sometimes we're doing things and we're allowing things to be because we feel that's what we should be doing. And sometimes in the moment, it's like, okay, I'm going to let my hair grow. And you're like, okay, I'm just going along with it. But then at some point, it no longer becomes effortless for you. At some point, it starts to drain you. At some point, it starts to make you feel something like you're like, okay, this just isn't it. And that's no different than with my nails, right? Those of y'all that know me, oh, I should have said this. Welcome back, y'all. It's your girl, Amber Rich Book, and we are here for another daily check-in. And I am committed to coming to you every day. I am committed to coming to you every day. I am a real person just like you, showing up to check in with you. Okay, I am so committed. Like, I'm just your homegirl that you're on the phone with, listening to me, and we're chopping it up as you're going to your gym, going to work, going to wherever, laying in your bed, and we just chop, you making your coffee, you making your tea. And so, anyway, y'all know I like to have my nails, my stiletto nails, like that's my signature. But Spirit has led me to just wear my short, like keep them short for right now. And I don't feel what I feel for my nails with what I feel for my hair. And that's how I know, okay, I'm still in alignment. I'm moving in alignment. Alignment looks like, okay, it's time for me to cut this down. It's time for me to cut this down. Like right now, Spirit has my hair short for a reason, and I need to align to that. I also shared the other day, y'all. Well, I'm going to tell you three things that I shared with my Threads community that I want you all to have here with you today. And the thing that I shared this morning is what we consume, right? What we consume or what we entertain is what we consume, okay? And naturally, we are all consumers. Naturally, we are all receiving information. Naturally, we are all taking in things, whether it be through social media, phone conversations. And one of the things that came up this morning, and this is from my sisters, and they were talking about loser women behavior, women who are jealous, people who want to be your friend and they don't even like you, people who want to be in your sphere and they're jealous, and animosity and all these other things which exist. But I have decided that, again, we are in this world but not of this world. We have the awareness of these things, but we don't have to necessarily participate in them. And so I know that there are certain women that get upset that I don't give them access to me in a certain way. But it's like, girl, I see you. Lady, I see you. I hear your thoughts. I feel your envy. And there's no need for it, but I understand why you have it, even though there's nothing that I can do. You know what I'm saying? And so when you become a creator, right? And when you become a conscious consumer, you are aware of all the things. Now, here's the other thing. There's a thought where it's like, don't be so self-aware that you cannot enjoy life. I can know that there is people who have secret animosity or all these other things, but they're harmless to me. And so I know my mentor, I love her so much. Like, I just love her so much. And she talks about how women just throw everything away when they don't know how to understand, okay, does this person have value to me? Does this person have value for me? Can this person help move my life forward? And if the answer is yes, you keep them in your sphere, but you align with them how you need to align with them. The problem is y'all want to go deep in everything, and people think building relationships means exposing. Let me say women specifically means exposing everything. Men can be in friendships and they know shit. They don't know jack shit, nothing about each other. Like, they can be in friendships with each other and not have to know anything. But for women, we feel like I need to know every single detail about her. And that makes people uncomfortable with me, because I'm like, you don't need to know. I don't have to share that with you for us to be cool. And I don't have to do what you want me to do for us to be cool. And I also understand that is a form of control. No. When it should be reciprocal exchange. It should be reciprocal value. It should be support. It should be all these things. But again, people are people, and not everybody has walked their path. When I was in my yoga teacher training yesterday, I'm like, I'm just trying to decide what I'm going to do. I'm doing all the things because I'm never coming back to this dimension ever again. Like, I'm never coming back to this plane of life. And the woman was like, dang, I thought you were older. And I'm like, okay, well, what does that mean? What do I look like? And she was like, well, I'm older than, she was older than me. And she was just like, well, it's how you carry yourself. It is my maturity. Are you saying you're immature? You're calling me mature and calling yourself immature all in the same sentence? Y'all, but I understand what she's saying. I said, I do carry myself a bit differently. I said, I've lived life. I learned my lessons. I move with intention in my life. This is what it means to compete in life. This is what it means to show up in life. And I shared this with my Threads community. Even though you may say, I don't compete with anybody, competing in life does not mean that you're competing with me or the next person. It means that you are being proactive in creating your life. It means that you are saying you are worth the time, energy, and effort that it takes to proactively create your life. That you are going to look at yourself and check yourself first. You're going to enjoy your life. You're going to consume. You're going to understand the consequences that come with everything that you choose to participate in. That is competing in life. That is understanding, if you do X, you'll get Y. If you do A, you'll get B. If you do A and B, you'll get C. If you do X and Y, you'll get Z. So that is what it means to compete in life. Not, we up against each other, right? And I explained this to my daughter. I love my sister friends because I love celebrating with them. I love uplifting them. I love telling them how dope they are. I love showing them how dope they are. So, y'all, I love being on the phone with y'all. I love just chopping it up with y'all. Okay, so I said I got to get y'all these affirmations that I said. So, if you see this, repeat after me. So if you're on this video, you're going to repeat this. I really love how lucky I am in life. I really love how lucky I am in life. It's so crazy good how life always works out for me in my favor and for my favor. I always get what I want. I always get the best. I love this for me. I love this for me. The next one, if you need more time in your reality, more time abundance. And this is important because I say this is why I'm able to do this video, why I'm able to go to yoga, why I'm able to be a mom, why I'm able to make my lunch, why I'm able to make my coffee and drink and enjoy my coffee, why I'm able to chop it up with my friends and live my life, is because I live in time abundance, okay? Because I live in time abundance. I have all the time. Okay, you ready? I have all the time to do the things I need to do with time to spare to do all the things I want to do. I am so grateful that time bends to my will. I have all the time to do the things I need to do with time to spare to do all the things I want to do. I am so grateful that time bends to my will. Okay, now the one that we all want, because I was talking this morning and I was on my interview and I'm telling y'all, look, I was X amount in debt and this is where I came from, and I remember being from this place to this place, and that's even my experience. I remember leaving my ex-husband at 6 weeks pregnant with our third daughter, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna figure this out. I remember couch surfing. I remember being at different people's houses. I remember that. I remember using my company credit card just to survive, to take care of me and my kids. I remember that. Now I'm a landlord. Now I'm living in a house in the suburbs with my kids, and I'm like, okay, I'm talking about getting my Porsche. Like, y'all, I'm gonna be doing these videos from my Porsche. Y'all, and you're gonna be like, damn. So just stick with me, because I'm sticking with you. I am so happy and grateful that money flows to me in increasing quantities on a continuous, constant, and frequent basis, easily, effortlessly, and comfortably. I am so happy and grateful that money flows to me in increasing quantities on a continuous, constant, and frequent basis, easily, effortlessly, and comfortably. And I love this for us. I really love this for us. I really, 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 really love this for us, because it's all about freedom, y'all. It's all about freedom. Okay, here's the thread. I found it. Competing in life does not mean you're competing with or against anyone. It means you are being proactive in creating your life and not allowing life to tell you how to live. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that, y'all. And even when it comes back down to friendship and sisterhood, if you're a divine feminine watching this, or divine masculine, women, we come to learn to love ourselves, and men, y'all are here to learn to love others. Men have the effortless ability to self-preserve. They have the effortless ability to consider themselves first. Women, we have the ability to consider everybody else and then put ourselves underneath. So that is where the yin and the yang come in. That's where the duality in all things come in, right? Women, we can create effortlessly, right? Divine feminine creates. Divine masculine puts structure into place. While men have structure, they have to learn to be more creative. While women, we can be more delusional and whimsy and more, we have to learn to put structure in our lives, okay? And so that's where I explain to people, like, I really do live a soft life. Like, I created my own soft life. I never subscribe to, because everything, right? Everything is a program being sent out. Them stay-at-home girlfriend, stay-at-home this. If that is your path and that is what you're aligned to, that is where you need to focus on. It doesn't matter what I think, the next person thinks, or the other person thinks, because these are all truths, right? Remember in another check-in, we talked about how all truth is subjective in everyone else's life. But in your life, in your reality, your truth is objective, right? Your truth is objective. However, understand, when your truth enters the life of someone other and it enters their reality, it is now subjective. And so we have to understand that and accept that we don't all think the same, right? And if you want someone else to think how you think and move how you move, that's control. That's control. That's control, y'all. So thank you for being here in this check-in. This is your daily check-in. Those 3 affirmations. Make sure you have wrote them down, rewind it. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. I love you, love you, love you. If you are not on my email list, join the Rich Life Collective, arichbook.com. Grab the freebie Thoughts to Affirmation or the Identity Fracture Finder. Find where those gaps are that need your extra loving, and get the Identity Reclamation Toolkit at the founding price, because once we release that toolkit, the price is going up, because it's something that you're going to be able to use and reference over and over and over again. It's going to stay in your personal resources for the rest of your life. If you have questions, thoughts, or topics, and you're like, yo, Rich Book, I've been thinking about this, or I've been considering that, or have you had this type of experience, be sure to leave a comment or shoot me an email, amber@arichbook.com. I love you, and until tomorrow's check-in,